I may have passed over this section, so let me go back. This course is a writing intensive course, and they've asked me to make sure that I put this in the syllabus. That is, that this is actually a requirement, a graduation requirement that you take a writing intensive course, and throughout the city university, it's actually a graduation requirement that you take one lower level writing intensive course. That means in your first 2 years you'll take one, and that when you're a freshman or a sophomore, and your third and fourth year, and I know sometimes it takes students, especially part-time students, it usually takes more than this time, but I'm talking their junior and senior year, they have to take another writing intensive course. But this counts if you transfer into a CUNY, and I'm not sure, but perhaps SUNY also, since they have similar writing intensive requirements, this might count for your lower level writing intensive uh, requirement, graduation requirement. Okay, and as a result, of fulfilling this requirement, you're going to write informally to express the content, to express course content in your own words, and write at least one formal paper in drafts with feedback from your instructor. Your work on writing informal and formal will comprise at least 30% of the final grade for this course, and you can expect to revise some 8 to 10 pages of formal writing. That is what it takes for a course to be a writing intensive course. You will be handing in papers. I mean, one thing that distinguishes this section, this writing intensive section, from other sections in the course is that I will be assigned two papers um, instead of a midterm essay and a final essay. It will be something a little bit more elaborate, and especially on the first one, you will be required to hand in a first draft, and I will give it back to you comments, and you will give it, I'll give you back comments, and you will be required to then submit the final draft of the paper. That will happen for the first paper. The other the other thing that you may be interested in is there is an honors enrichment component available in this course. The honors enrichment program is component, sorry, is for students who qualify in the honors program. And the way this works is the component is that I'm going to provide an additional I'll provide an additional assignment. Actually, it's going to be a paper assignment uh, whose completion will give you the opportunity to earn honors credit for this course. Now, just so you understand, in order to qualify for the honors program, either you have to be a new start student, that is a student transferring in and they're giving you a clean record, or you have to maintain at least a 3, I think 3.3 average. Maybe it's just a 3 average. Maybe it's 3.3. Look it up in order to get honor to become part of the honors program. Now, I should mention that if you do not qualify for the honors program, I also give you the opportunity of writing the same paper for extra credit, and it will enable you to maybe raise your grade in the course. And at some point, you will see the honors enrichment component assignment in published. I'll probably put it in its own folder in course content. You can take a look at the assignment. It'll sort of be a capstone paper, that is, a paper that summarizes everything or gives the opportunity to summarize and show everything that you've learned within the course. The honors enrichment, the honors program is really a good program. If you're qualified for it, it's great. I'd encourage you to work on it. You need to fill out some additional paperwork, and I will be posting the assignment. So once you see the assignment, I will canvass to see who's interested in doing this. And I do encourage you because, as I mentioned, there are opportunities available for scholarships, etc., opportunities for admission to some programs at some four-year schools when you're completed here that are not available to everybody, only to students in the honors program, and I should mention scholarships as well. So I strongly encourage you to do it. Now, just let me go back. One issue on the writing intensive issue is there are writing fellows associated with the school. Every year, there are several graduate students who serve as writing fellows here at Kingsborough, and the writing fellows are available for students who need help in writing to comment on and help them organize their thoughts and better organize their papers. And if you feel that you're having any issues about writing, I would suggest that you reach out to the writing fellows, and you can do this via email and you can give them a draft. There are various ways you can work with them, but you can set up a session with them. And I especially encourage you, if you feel that writing is one of your shortcomings, your educational shortcomings, I encourage you to avail yourself of this opportunity.